Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew B. here, aka the Clock Master. We're here to check out Cobra Kai Season 4, Episode 10. This is the finale. I think it's titled The Rise. We're gonna get right into it, guys. If you're new here and you haven't seen, please go ahead and watch my reactions to the last episode and then come back and watch this one. Yeah, man, we're gonna get into this. It's the last episode. It's been a crazy season so far. We'll get into it, man. I got my gi from my dojo on, so I'm ready to go in support of All Valley. Let's see what happens in this episode, man. Everything with Miguel, it's been crazy. Full episode reaction is on Patreon right now. The link is down below for that. Yeah, let's just get into it, man. We'll talk about it later as we normally do. Let's get into it now. Oh no, it's Stingray. Oh yeah. Oh jeez. I forgot
Please.
Yeah, I forgot.
Do you know where you are?
Terry beat the mess out of him.
Can you tell me tell Miss John Doe is awake?
Yeah, man. Terry can get arrested. Okay, thank God. Thank God.
I want to fight.
Make sure he's okay.
Of course.
Escúchame.
So y'all move.
Estuviste estupendo. Le diste la patada en la cara de ese.
Oh yeah.
Chao.
Ooh, yeah. Sorry, Dimitri. You better get Millie Wop. Sorry about it.
Good side of the force. Now that he's got all Sith, I feel like a helpless Jedi youngling about to get slaughtered.
Okay, well, you're taller. You have the high ground. That's how Obi-Wan beat Anakin.
I love the Star Wars references. I'm sorry, he's gonna get Millie Wop. Ooh! Nice kick though. Ooh! Yeah, he was gonna get Millie Wop. Sorry. Yeah. Nah, you did a real good job, man. Dimitri really stepped up from since the first season. Bro, Silver about to get his butt arrested.
Because no one's ever been such a piece of shit to you. Found out.
Damn. Ooh.
How's that feel, Larusso? Not great.
Yeah, he's mad. Yeah, he's taking out his anger on him.
What the hell are you doing?
Anthony Larusso is your bully?
You hear that? Get ready for high school next year. We're gonna be in a world of pain.
Damn, bro. I understand Kenny's rage, man. I get it. Yeah, Robbie, you realize I got a lot to say, guys. Let me write down my notes real quick. I have a lot to say.
Because tonight, Cobra Kai's gonna die.
Damn. Cobra Kai is gonna die. What a line.
To return to the mat.
Oh, they put the timer on. That's mad ugly. Yeah, right?
Kind of dramatic, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah.
Man, they really put a timer on this joint, bro. Ooh. Is he gonna show up? Miyagi-Do needs to clutch this, honestly. Because if Miyagi-Do wins, then like, if Miyagi-Do wins,
Time to...
you might gotta use some Eagle Fang. Yeah, that's a strike person right there. Ooh, nice. Ooh, oh, ooh, damn, ooh, nice. Oh, damn. Come. Oh, counter. No, nice. The gi got messed up. I love it. That's how you know they're actually doing their freaking stunts. It's so cool. It's so realistic that the gi got messed up. Yeah, they said keep filming. Woo! 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 Damn! Oh no, he grabbed me. Yeah. Ooh. Golly. My man Hog. Oh! Oh, we took his off too. He said we taking it off, dog. He said we taking off these. Got to show the Hawk tattoo. Oh man, love it. Man, these guys are so dope, man. Freaking love it. Ooh, 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 nice, Eli. Ooh, oh my God. Ooh, ooh. Oh, they're getting tired. They're getting tired. Ooh, ooh. Yo, Eli. Oh man, Eli won the boys champion. Yeah, you gotta rethink everything.
I don't know. Nichols is on the warpath.
Johnny.
Y'all put too much stuff in Tori, man. Y'all don't know what she's going through.
What do you want?
Some W writing.
Your way. I was scared of the influence you were having. And I'm sorry I didn't realize that.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
What do you say we team up again?
Yep.
You want me to help Miyagi?
Miyagi Fang.
For today.
Just for today. Yeah, because if Miyagi-Do wins, then you both win. Larusso! Yes. Fellow two-time. Yeah, you can't forget that he won too. He did win. W.
Miyagi-Do or Eagle Fang.
Use both.
I want you.
Thank you, Danny. This is growth. We like growth. Let her be her. Let her be her. Ooh. The flying tornado. Ooh.
Trust your instincts.
Yeah.
Everything you've learned from me.
Every now and then.
Don't worry about the style. Use them both. There you go. Confuse the mess out of her. Like that stance. Ooh. That's true. Woo! Jeez, bro, they're really going. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh.
Go to your sensei.
Warning, that should be a point deduction.
I didn't mean to. No one was an accident.
Is that a point deduction? Wow, is Kreese gonna have a moment of clarity?
Let her do what she wants.
Oh, wow.
You come this far.
Kreese had some development? John Kreese had some development. Small, but he had some. We back here again. Jeez. Oh. Oh. Who's gonna get this? That's a point. That's a point.
Point. Winner.
Wow. Yeah, I knew Tori was gonna win. Honestly, I feel like Tori needed this. Are the feds gonna pull up on Silver?
And we're just as proud to announce.
So Cobra Kai wins 2 years in a row.
Sam.
What's gonna happen? Man, what's gonna happen? I'm just worried about the dojos.
Played it just right.
Oh. Oh. She gonna feel like she didn't earn this one. Wow. So they cheated. Space for lease. What the hell happened?
I had all this hate inside of me.
Damn.
For you and for Miguel. And I thought I could use Cobra Kai to control that. It's made things worse, and now
I got in the way of that. Don't blame yourself, you blame me.
I'm sick of blaming you, Dad.
Wow. Damn.
Mine is you. You, I'm your weakness. Strength ever since Vietnam.
Yes, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
I can always count on you playing the guilt card. Give me his name, and I promise you, I'll put him away for a long, long time.
Oh, John Kreese. Oh.
Crease.
Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh.
Legal problems. You're gonna regret this.
Ooh.
I am Cobra Kai.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. What did Kreese do? He brought a freaking...
And I'm sure he'd never hurt his own son.
That's just it. He doesn't know Miguel exists.
Mm.
I'll make sure.
Oh, wow.
I promise.
What the hell, man? They're gonna leave us with such a big gap.
I need to do whatever it takes to stop them.
Is he gonna franchise Miyagi-Do? Is he gonna franchise Miyagi-Do? Oh, Chosen's gonna team up with him. Oh, wow. Oh, why did I just get freaking chills? Oh. Oh. Damn. Okay. Guys, this season left us off with a lot of questions and potential storylines that can set up the next season. Because the thing that I always ask myself when we get to the end of a season for Cobra Kai is, how can they top it? How can they make another season? How can they make it better? And how can they add more to the story? How can they add more value to the story? Couple things I need to talk about. So everything about this episode, especially within this season, and I'll talk more about the season in my review. So you guys, if you haven't seen my review, just go ahead and watch my overall review for the season. But for Kenny, I understand. I've said this throughout all the reactions. I understand exactly where Kenny's coming from. He was bullied by Anthony. Okay, he had bullies and people harassed him. Kenny was just chilling. Okay, Kenny was just chilling, and I'm not trying to say his actions are justified. I'm just saying I understand his reactions to it. I understand him lashing out in that way because it messed him up. And he just wanted to get back at the guys that were harmful to him. So, and I feel like he did that and beyond and more, but, you know, obviously he wasn't satisfied with that. So he had to really solidify more of that with Anthony. And Anthony was trying to be better, but it's not, he's not gonna get his forgiveness like that. Robbie then went on to realize, going through my notes, Robbie then went on to realize that he was wrong and that he misguided this person who he had the intent of just leading him in a better path, and which led to the end with Robbie crying and kind of embracing his father, embracing Johnny Lawrence, embracing Johnny, and making sure, you know, and saying like, Dad, I'm tired of blaming you for all my problems. I got to deal with my issues. I got to handle my stuff. So we can see that shift and we can see that change with Robbie. And then I think that was a moment when he realized that, like, man, I really effed up. Like, this is not how I intended to, you know, be a mentor to this kid. So that was a major shift. So we're going to have to see. Kenny's definitely going to be set up to be the next. He's going to be a major force in the next season. Honestly, like, Cobra Kai can go on for a long time. Like, they can do spin-off shows if they wanted to. I mean, like, literally the original cast can leave and they can set up so many different new characters. We already got so many new characters. You got the new young girl in Eagle Fang too, who can definitely be a next thing. So and we also got new characters in Cobra Kai as well in the actual dojo. So they can definitely lead this onto a different path. I feel like this entire season with Miguel, and I'll touch more on it, but I feel like this entire season with Miguel was showing that mental and emotional recovery, because the injury messed him up bad. He went towards martial arts because he wanted to protect himself, not get bullied anymore, stuff like that, and he gravitated more towards that. And he thought, like he said, he thought he knew who he was. He thought he knew who he was this entire time, and then that is just not the case. And this season, I feel like post everything that happened, this season was the one that really made him, I guess, realize that he still has a lot more recovery to do mentally, emotionally, everything with Sam, everything with, you know, his martial arts, everything with his dad, wanting to have a dad, never really dealing with that. That last episode was, episode 7 was real crazy. Episode 8 was real crazy with him embracing like his dad, and I mean, embracing Johnny, and Johnny just calling out for Robbie, and, you know, not really being, you know, what he needed to be in that moment for Miguel. And that really messed up Miguel, because he was looking for a dad in Johnny. He saw Johnny as a dad. He desperately wants to understand where he came from, to understand where he's going and who he is. So I feel like next season is gonna really, because you can see this whole season, Miguel was just kind of like confused, finding a father figure within Danny, finding a father figure within Johnny, trying to, you know, going back and forth, trying to look for that leadership that he never had, trying to look for that mentor he never really had. And he was a little depressed this season, and you can see it. Never fully dealing with things with Tori, never fully getting over the fight with Robbie. Sorry, hit the mic, my bad. That really messed him up. So we're going to have to see what happens in this next season, because he's going to Mexico City to go look for his dad. And yeah, that's going to be something. Eli won for the male division, which I think is pretty dope. It makes sense. Eli almost came close to winning in the last All Valley tournament. And let me say something about this All Valley tournament, guys. This tournament, I think, was like the best tournament so far. Like, they had so many layers to it with the skills divisions and giving everybody a chance to kind of, because not everyone's going to be a champion, but there's going to be people who kind of outshine in different areas, like Dimitri using, you know, the weapons and everything with, what's his name? I think it's Chris, and everyone, all the other characters got a chance to sort of, you know, be in the limelight or be in the way of like getting some type of recognition and getting some type of like stuff for their work and demonstrate their skills, the skills division. So I think it was pretty dope that they added that, and adding the girls division allows for some of the female fighters to win, and then adding, you know, the male division, and then there's the overall grand champion thing going on. So Cobra Kai wins 2 years in a row. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, it's a whole thing, and I really enjoyed this All Valley a lot. Like the first one was really good, but like this All Valley was a really good one. This one was a really good one. I'm for the most part, I'm pretty satisfied with how it turned out. But even though we found out that Terry cheated, he had the ref cheat, and because really and truly, if the ref didn't cheat, Miyagi-Do would have won, and they would have won the grand championship. So that's the issue. And we'll get more to everything with Terry cheating. So one thing I did like in this episode was the callback to Mr. Miyagi talking about the bonsai has to grow in their own way. I think that was a throwback to the third movie. That the bonsai has to grow in its own way and be its own thing and find its own way. And I think that was a really good message, and it was awesome because it allowed Danny to kind of go back to I guess fully understanding and finding another way to honor Mr. Miyagi, because it's not my way or the highway. There's a lot of development with Danny, and I really hope it sticks. And there was some development with Johnny too, and I really hope that it sticks. And they understand that they can't fully get along, but the main thing is not really who's right between the two of them, but allowing the kids to find their own way, teach them both the styles, and then allow them to kind of draw from both of them. And I feel like that's a strong message to for anybody. Like really, like you have to find your own way. It's not always about what this person is saying or what that person is saying. You have to find your own way. So I thought that was a really good message and a really good callback, and a good way to tie into the writing with everything that's been going on back and forth between Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang. So I think that was really good writing there. Just to go through, there was also some minor development for Kreese as well, like him having a moment of sympathy and being like, I messed up with this one kid, let me not mess up with Tori, and kind of let her, you know, kind of do a similar thing too, like let her be who she needs to be, let her fight on her own terms, let her win in her own way. And that was a big development for Kreese. Kreese is normally the one on the other side that's like, nah, man, strike first, no mercy, do this, do that. And it really fostered a huge change within himself, which I think was just really important. It was really a nice touch narratively. So I appreciated that. So yeah, so let's go through my notes. The last thing that we ended on, Kreese got arrested. Kreese really is the one that pushed Terry to bring him back to this crazy path that he's been on. And he said his weakness is Kreese, and it's true. I talked about it in a few episodes. Like, Kreese had a way of just always bringing back up the past, always saying, oh, you know, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me. You wouldn't do this if it wasn't for me. You wouldn't be successful if it wasn't for me. And it keeps throwing it back in his face over and over and over again, to the point that he can't really get to see the truth for himself. And obviously Terry got annoyed by that. So Terry played the long game. So Terry is a dude that probably read 48 Laws of Power, because one of the rules in that book talks about never outshine the master. And when it goes into specifically in that chapter, it talks about, you know, basically elaborating on the fact that you may know more about your enemy and who may happen to be your master, and you have to don't give them a chance to feel that you have one up on them, to basically let them take the lead, don't outshine them, let them stay in the limelight, and when the time is right, you strike back at them and just sweep them from under the rug. And by the time it happens, it comes down with full force and they can't do anything to get back up. And so I feel like I feel like Terry was reading 48 Laws of Power. That's a dangerous book. He read it. I read it. I've read the book. And it's just insane because you can notice some of that with his tactics. Like he let Kreese feel that he was in control, when really and truly Terry was in control the entire time. He was the one spearheading this. He even set up things. He beat the mess out of Stingray, used that as an opportunity to manipulate someone who was so desperate to join Cobra Kai, so desperate to be part of the team, someone who's so, and which was interesting how they brought back in Stingray, because I was trying to figure out why would they bring back Stingray, what purpose would it serve? But them bringing back Stingray into this whole thing, the purpose was to for him to be used as a tool by Silver, for him to be manipulated. Silver saw that fragility within Stingray's, the desperation, him not having any friends, him not having friends of his own age, him always hanging out with kids, which is a big problem, by the way. He don't need to be hanging out with all them damn kids, getting them in trouble. All right, he need to find friends his own age. But the point is, Silver took advantage of that, and he took advantage of that fragility, and he used that, as a way to get back on Kreese. You know. Like, I'm glad Kreese got stopped, but Terry's worse now. So, I mean, like, Kreese needed to be arrested for a lot of different things, but Terry's worse right now. Terry's on a warpath. He's unhinged. He's unpredictable. You cannot predict what he's gonna do. He's like a loose cannon. He's just gonna say whatever and do whatever in that moment. You're not gonna see it coming. So, it was very interesting just to see that, man. So we also talked about Miguel leaving. I talked a little bit more about that earlier, so I won't go back too much into it again. Eagle Fang, it's a big question mark. Do we have Eagle Fang again? Is the dojo where they had Cobra Kai, are they leaving? Obviously they left that dojo, but is Eagle Fang gonna is Johnny gonna try to get Eagle Fang back in that dojo again? You know, is Eagle Fang even allowed to come back? What's gonna happen with that? What's gonna happen with Eagle Fang? Are they gonna be a thing? You know, are the students for Eagle Fang going to return? Are they going to join Miyagi-Do? Is it going to be Miyagi Fang? Like, he's a just for today, but are they going to do Miyagi Fang? What, Miyagi or Eagle-Do? Like, what is it going to be? So, I feel like Johnny's going to have to get some help from Danny. And we're going to talk more about Danny real quick. Silver is franchising Cobra Kai. And Silver talked about he's going to take care of Johnny. I don't know what that means. And then, in what way? Miyagi-Do. This is the last thing we'll talk about. We'll wrap up. Danny and Chosen are now going to team up. We're going to learn some. Miyagi-Do's going to expand to some of Chosen's techniques and some of his teaching styles. And we are going to have a bigger and better and badder Miyagi-Do in the next season. Is Miyagi-Do going to franchise? Are they going to branch out and open different schools? To compete with Cobra Kai? Because Cobra Kai is now expanding. So Miyagi-Do has to expand too. Can't be the same small dojo. So that's probably what's going to happen. They're probably going to franchise, and he's probably going to have to really go crazy. So I have a feeling season 5 might be the last. Season 5 might be the last, honestly. Cobra Kai is in a real good spot right now. Narratively, things are working, storylines are working, characters are growing. They can add in a lot more things. They can do a lot more things to develop and flesh out these characters. I really love what they did with Tori. I loved her story arc throughout this entire season. She's become one of my favorites this entire season. I wasn't Team Sam too much this season, but I understood where she came from, and I talked about that at length through all the episodes, my reactions. But I was definitely more on Tori's side. I love that Amanda was kind of looking out for Tori, because she realized, because Amanda was like Tori. Amanda was there. She was just like her. She was a bad kid. She wasn't always the pretty, perfect girl. Like, she was bad. And she was not, you know, she needed help. So I'm glad that she looked out to Tori. Tori's been seeing a therapist. They got some help for her mom. So I'm glad that Amanda was looking through Tori, and Tori's appreciating the help. And she wants to change, because she's, at the end of the day, she's still a high schooler. You know, she's still a young woman. It's like she needs to have, you know, chances that, like, a lot of people don't get a second chance. And sometimes that's all you need to do is give people a second chance and push them in the right direction. So I actually like what they did with Tori's character this season, and developing her some more and fleshing her out and actually giving her some real actual issues to deal with. Love what they did with Hawk's character too. He had a major shift. He went from being the Eli the nerd to being Lip, to then being Hawk, trying to be someone he's not within being Hawk, and then now he's back to like a combination of Hawk and Eli. So he's now the best of both of them, and he's become a better person because of it. And I love that him and Moon are back together. So that's great. I'm happy for them. You know, story-wise, it's really good. So we've got some development, but I feel like with Miguel needs to go through this transformation now. And in season 5, hopefully we'll get back the Miguel, or even a better Miguel than we've had before. So we'll see what happens. But I'm really liking that. Robbie's also going to go through a transformation too, so we're going to see what's going to happen with that as well. But so many good stories, so many good places that they left this off on, and I'm very happy overall with this season. This season has been fantastic, a lot of fun. The beginning was a little rocky for me because I was trying to see where they were going, but then like the second half of everything else, it started to really pick up, and the story started to go to a point that was really enjoyable for me. So I would have to rewatch the other seasons just to say I can't rate this season, say it's the best or the worst season, but it's been a really entertaining season. Lots of twists and turns. Bringing Terry Silver back was a great addition and a great story. I mean, a great addition to the story, and I enjoyed that they did that. So yeah, man, I'm super happy with this season. I can't wait for the next one. And I hope you guys enjoyed my reactions to Cobra Kai, man. It's been a lot of fun watching these, and got a chance to watch it early too, so that's amazing. And yeah, man, you guys let me know your thoughts and your comments down below on this entire season of Cobra Kai. Did you think it was weak? Did you think it was good? Let me know all your thoughts down below. I enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Clockmaster